All right, excellent news. So I just tested the motor, bypassed the relay, and it's working fine. So it's not the motor that's my problem. It's probably just the relay, but I do need to test the power going to it next. So motor fixed. So if you ever want to test your motor, this is what you do. So the colors that I have, I've got a, is this supposed to be a white wire according to the manual? Oh, I've got no light in here. See if I can turn on the light. So I've got blue wire. That's loose, and these two wires, gray and green, that are connected to the relay. So what you do is to open it, green and gray, so green positive, gray negative. I'll open it. To close it, blue positive, and then green negative, and that closed. So it went up and down just fine. So I'm going to swap relays, and, well, actually, no, I'm going to test the relay, test the power to the relay, then swap them. But it looks like it's just a simple relay, and then my headlights will be working right. Yay! All right, I confirmed that it is the relay. So I tested the power coming in. So I unhooked this harness. There's a black wire, which is ground. There is a red wire, which is hot all the time, so that's power coming in, and it's kind of hard to tell because the middle wire is the pink wire. So the pink and the red, you know, they've faded over time, so they look similar, but it's the outside wire. So on the outside wire, that's positive all the time. So you just need to check that. If you got power, then that part is good. The next thing you need to do is check the blue wire coming in and the pink wire, because that tells you, it tells the motor to go up and down essentially. So in the off state, it's always sending a signal to close the relay, or it's always sending a signal to the relay to close the motor. So close, you're going to have power on the blue wire. So you go from the black wire to get your ground, positive to here, and you should have 12 volts. If you have 12 volts, then it's working, and that's with the switch off. Turn the switch on, then you'll have power coming down on the pink wire. So ground to pink, you should have 12 volts, and no voltage, you know, ground to this blue wire, you should have 0 volts. And I did. So it's my relay. So the relay is a standard part. Is that what it was? It was a 130 relay. So you know, everything from 16 to 22 bucks. So I just bought it locally. So it's available here in town, and they're shipping it to the store that's closer to me, and I'll pick it up in a couple hours, throw it in, check it, and I guarantee that will fix the problem because I tested the motor independently. It comes up and down fine. All the wires, all are working the way they're supposed to. So this is the OEM relay, and it is, because I punched in this part number, that is the OEM part number. So this is more than likely my culprit, and the other one has been replaced. And someone's been in here. These motors have been rebuilt once. The wiring harnesses are unhooked and everything, so hopefully that'll last a long time. But there you go. That's how you check to see if you need a relay or if it's something else more catastrophic like your electrical motor. Okay, so here's the new one. I'm just going to snap it back together. If you're worried about putting in it wrong, you can't. There's actually a little, and I put bulb grease on here. There's a little thing right here, it's a thing right there that prevents you from putting it in the wrong direction. So unfortunately, I don't have my silly tripod for my phone. I don't know where it went, so I have to do this way. Okay, so as soon as I plug this in, so I've got my blue wire hooked up. So as soon as I plug this bad boy in, the motor should go down. I should probably move out of the way. I would like to get it on video, but like I said, my tripod is and it's down. Okay, well, I would call that a resounding success. So the clip for my headlight bulb, my headlight relay, no idea where that is. So I'll fart with this thing later. But yeah, I would call that fixed. So now, when I turn on the headlight, it should pop right up. No more delay. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so that's fixed. So it ended up just being a relay, and that cost me 22 bucks-ish at the auto parts store yesterday. So this is all loose out of the wiring harness and stuff, so I just kind of want to clip that back together. Okay, anyways, it's fixed. So I'll clip this stuff back together and call her done. Bam. So that's all I had the problem with my relay. So hopefully you have the same problem. If not, it's going to be the motor or wiring.